Hi everyone, and welcome back to my Standardbred retraining vlog. Today is a pretty exciting day for Mr. Fredo because the plan is to take him out of the ring and on a little hack for the very first time. I'm on my way to grab him out of his paddock right now, and I'll give him a little groom and a curry, and I'll talk about why I decided today is the day to take him out of the ring. Fredo! Come on, buddy! Ugh, what a good boy. So Standardbreds, on the whole, are really great trail horses, and so taking him out of the ring for the very first time honestly doesn't have to be a huge deal. Most of my horses, I will take them out of the ring as long as they know how to steer and stop and seem at least a little bit relaxed under saddle, and that's any horse. It's not just my Standardbreds. But on this property that I live on now, we have a really high water table, and that means it gets really muddy. So the other thing I like to wait for is a good weather day or when the fields are kind of dry, just so that he's not going out for the first time and kind of like sinking his feet in, because I know the mud grabbing at their feet can kind of feel scary to them for the very first time. So the weather's nice. It's not terribly windy, or, I mean, it is pretty cold, but it's not that cold. And I have some free time. I have the day off of work. The sun is shining. We're about to get 3 inches of rain tomorrow, so this seems like our best day to go. And I'm just gonna tack him up and see what he thinks. All right, so little Alfredo is all tacked up and ready to go. I even got him sporting his little hoof boots. And I'm gonna take him out back and hop on and see how he does. So obviously I think Fredo is gonna be a super good boy, or else I wouldn't be doing this. But I do want to be thoughtful about the fact that I am going to be riding him out of the ring for the very first time. And unlike when I'm in my ring, I will not be in view of my security cameras. And so I don't really want to use my phone to take the video. So stay tuned to a transition. You will be on my helmet. We'll be riding with the GoPro. Good boy. All right, same as always. I just want to make sure we remember all of our previous lessons before I swing a leg over. A little tense, huh, buddy? Good boy. I would say he's alert, but not spooky. But I also wouldn't want something to jump out and surprise him from the field right now. Good boy. And I can feel him starting to breathe and relax a little bit. Good boy. And I would like to take him all the way around the field and make sure that he does okay along the perimeter of the trees, which is truly one of the scariest parts. But it's really important that I'm doing my part, even though I know that this is scary. He knows that this is scary. I have to do my part to tell him that everything is going to be okay. And so for me, that means making sure I continue to breathe. Yeah, good boy. Talking to him, keeping my hands soft, my seat relaxed. I don't mind if he wants to look into the trees, but I do want to make sure that he's not getting distracted, and so make sure that overall he is focused on me and listening. Good boy. And quite honestly, I'm trying to peek into the trees a little bit to see if I see the deer out. We have so many deer around here, and even though he's doing really well, I want to make sure I'm not setting him up to fail by putting him into a scary situation before he's ready. So I'm just looking. I don't see anything back there other than birds, and birds honestly aren't that scary. Good boy. He feels really relaxed and very good right now. I'm very happy with him. Good boy. And of course, I expected nothing less of him. Perfect little Fredo. What a good boy. So if he keeps this up, I'm going to turn him back down towards the woods, and I will be going into the woods with him. And I'll see how he handles that before we decide how far to go. I can be honest, I feel him getting a little bit tense, and I'm trying to make sure that I am both staying alert so that I'm not taken by surprise, but also calm so that I can make sure he knows there's nothing to worry about. Good boy. Good boy. Good. And he just took a deep breath and he relaxed. And good boy. We're in like a bit of a wetlands area. And I'm taking him through kind of the creek path. I'm gonna see how he does with some of the logs. What a good man. Good boy. Good boy. And I'm just gonna grab me because I don't know what he's gonna think of this. Good boy. There is a path around, but it goes through the mud, so I would prefer him. Oh, buddy. That was my bad. I would prefer him to walk over. Good boy. Yes, what a good boy. So that he can stay out of the mud. What a good man. That is a tough question to ask of a horse who doesn't, to my knowledge, has never been out on the trails, has never had to cross a log, and without a lead horse to show him the way. Fredo, you're so good. Oh, there goes my GoPro. Hi everyone, a quick voiceover explanation here because watching it back, it definitely looks like I fell off here. But as I was riding, Fredo stumbled, which is pretty normal for a green standardbred. But when he stumbled, my GoPro fell off. So I had to dismount and pick it back up. And I wasn't sure if he would be comfortable with me mounting from a log out on the trail, but he really rose to the occasion and you can see what happens next. I mean, this is the full trail horse experience today, Fredo. Yeah, good man. All right. This might be confusing, and that's okay. Oops, watch that. Yeah. Oh, what a good boy. Seriously, very good. Okay. Okay. Well, he handled all of that like an absolute pro. What a good man. And now I'm going to practice walking over this log one more time. What a good boy. Oh, good. Oh, good pooping spot. Good pooping. Good man. And he's really started to relax since we first started out of the ring. I think he's liking this. I think he'd like to be a trail horse. Good boy. Oh, you're so smart. You're so special. What a good horse. Honestly, Fredo was super duper. Yeah, you were. I had a lot of fun. I think he really enjoyed himself. And then we came back into the ring to kind of just, I don't know, because I'm already here. Thought I would practice some of our ring work. And he's doing really well. The problem is this isn't really much of a ring. It's actually just my dry lot. It's really small. You're basically stuck doing 20-meter circles the entire time, which is really hard for poor Fredo because it's hard to balance. I'm going to kind of give him a chance to build up the muscles trotting with the correct bend. So tune back in for our next ride, which won't really be a ride, but our next episode in the Standardbred Retraining series, where I'm going to talk about lunging so that I can have him work in this dry lot and work on building balance without having to carry me along with him. So Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you want to stay up to date with what Fredo's up to. Do 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 do. Oh, Fredo, no! Oh, that's the danger of riding on a long rein with a Standardbred. Bad boy. Just kidding. You're perfect. Do do do.